This is Tennis Now. Venus Williams is doubtful for the Australian Open. Roger Federer and Martina Hingis will not play mixed doubles together at the 2012 Olympics. Novak Djokovic made a big donation to UNICEF to support early childhood education. Indian Wells boosts its prize money for its champions. And Sony Ericsson splits from the WTA. All of this and more on Tennis Now. Welcome to Tennis Now's twice-a-week news update show, where we've got all you need to know about what's going on in tennis. I'm James Watterson, and today we've got plenty to talk about. Venus Williams is doubtful for the Australian Open, the much-anticipated Federer-Hingis partnership is apparently a no-go, and Novak Djokovic donates to UNICEF, and we've got much more, so make sure to stay tuned. Venus Williams withdrew from the ASB Classic in New Zealand Monday because she wasn't ready to return to professional competition, according to the tournament's website. Williams, 31, played only 4 tournaments in 2010. She withdrew from the US Open, her last tournament of the year, after she was diagnosed with Sjogren's syndrome, an autoimmune disease. Since then, the 7-time Grand Slam champion and former world number 1 has been receiving treatment for the illness, which can cause fatigue and joint pain. 2 bad things for a professional athlete, for sure. Williams has played in a series of exhibitions within the last few weeks, but she told her agent on Monday she wasn't ready to make a return yet. The withdrawal does bring up doubts over whether Williams will be ready for the Australian Open. As of now, she is still scheduled to compete in the first Grand Slam of the year, which starts on January the 16th. It was the matchup many tennis fans wanted to see, but it just wasn't to be. Severin Luthi, Switzerland's Davis Cup captain, told the Swiss press earlier this week that Roger Federer will not play mixed doubles with Martina Hingis at next year's Olympics in London. He said, quote, "Martina and Roger talked together and decided they will not compete in mixed doubles." Rumors have been circulating that the 2 Swiss greats may, in fact, team up, but it would have been difficult for Hingis, who retired in 2007 but has played in some World Team tennis matches since then, to earn eligibility to represent her country in the Olympics. Meanwhile, Federer will attempt to defend his Olympics doubles crown with Stanislas Wawrinka, and he'll be gunning for his first singles gold medal as well. The tennis portion of the Olympics begins on July 28th. World number 1 Novak Djokovic donated $100,000 to support early childhood education in Serbia, according to a UNICEF press release. Djokovic, who was appointed UNICEF ambassador for Serbia in August, has also supported a campaign that raised funds to improve early childhood education for the most at-risk children, including those with disabilities and those living in Roma settlements. In September, he visited a kindergarten attended by some of those children. For more than 60 years, UNICEF has worked in Serbia to promote and protect children's rights in education. That mission is critical because less than half of all children younger than 5 attend early education programs, and 1 in 10 children from vulnerable groups do not attend. Djokovic isn't the only player to work with UNICEF. Ana Ivanovic and Jelena Jankovic also serve as UNICEF ambassadors for Serbia, and double specialist Max Mirny was appointed as an ambassador for Belarus in November. Other stars, including Roger Federer and Serena Williams, are UNICEF Goodwill ambassadors. The 2012 BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells will become the first ATP and WTA Tour tournament to award the men's and women's singles champion $1 million. The increase is part of a $2 million boost to the tournament's prize money from earlier this year, when the men's champion received $611,000 and the women's champion earned $700,000. The payout to the tournament's other competitors increased as well, as the finalist receives $500,000, the semifinalists get $200,000, and the quarterfinalists earn $100,000. Now, prize money for the competitors who don't reach the quarterfinal didn't increase as much. For example, any man who gets to the 4th round will see only a $3,000 raise from last year. Now, the overall prize money now exceeds $11 million. Sony Ericsson will end its sponsorship of the WTA Tour at the end of 2012. The mobile phone giant became the WTA sponsor in 2005 under a 6-year, $88 million contract. The contract was extended until the end of 2012, when it will be allowed to expire. Sony Ericsson PR manager Graciela Pineda told the Associated Press that this was a strategic decision based on the evolution of the business and the brand. Meanwhile, the WTA said in a statement that Sony Ericsson has been a great partner and they will be missed. And that'll do it from us. Make sure to check us out at tennisnow.com to stay up to date on all that's going on in tennis, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and also make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube so you can see when we upload new content. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.